Hello and welcome to Pebble-Ology. This video is the third and final video to the three-part series of spotted basalt stones we found in the mountains. I will include a tag at the top of the screen if you want to see the first video. Otherwise, let's get started on the darkest color of the three stones.
Okay, here's the end product. This one cut a lot like the very light one, and I think this will do well. I didn't see any crumbling, but yeah, it does feel a lot like basalt. So I'm going to call it that until until someone can correct me. But yeah, I like it. It has a nice pattern throughout, and I hope it polishes well. So we will see on the next step. All right, here we are at the grind with the darkest of the spotted basalt. So let's see how it grinds. All right, let's get a little bit of water going. Maybe a little too much. Slow it down a little bit. All right, we'll start off slow and make sure all the tension's correct, and then we'll go from there. All right, the grinding process is done for this stone. It turned out nice. It does have a few little of these hairline cracks, a couple of them, but that's just the way the stone is, and we have to just move forward with it. I do like a lot of these spots that you can see, the light and dark spots. I don't know if it'll show up. Yeah, there we can see it. You can see lots of light and dark spots throughout. And I hope it really turns out when it's finished polished. Then we'll talk about it. All right, let's get this on the machine. All right, we have the stone now in the machine. I'm still using this old trusty 60 RPM machine. I'm working on something faster, but it'll take a little bit. All right, let's see it going. All right, this is the end of the first round of polish. Let's take it out and take a look. All right, seems pretty good. I think we're ready for our next round of polish. All right, the spotted granite on 400 grit. Let's get the water going. All right, we'll start there. Sometimes it's kind of a pain dealing with the tension on these things. Trying to find it right, trying to find it where it's not gonna just spin in one spot. This round of polish has come to an end. So let's take a look. So here it is. It's looking nice. Still got a lot of this film on it. This is basically the dust particles mixed with water, so it creates kind of a weird color across it, but it's definitely feeling a lot more smooth. And I like how it has these spots throughout. So we will continue on the next step. All right, here is now the third round of polish for this stone. Notice how dark it's getting. It has definitely changed. And I look forward to seeing what it looks like when it's finished. All right, let's get some water going. Maybe something like that for now. A little bit of tension adjustment. All right, this will wrap up the third round of polish. Yeah, it's definitely getting darker every time we put it in the polish machine. Okay, now we're at 1500 grit. This might be the last polish I will do. I'm not sure if I want to go to the 3000. It may not be necessary on this softer of a stone, but let's take a look and see what it looks like after this, and I will make a decision then. All right, here we go. All right, that wraps up this 1500. How's it look? Oh, I'll wipe it off and it still looks glossy. I will clean it up, and if I'm ready to, if it looks glossy, then we'll call it a wrap. I'll have to clean it up first and go from there. All right, we are finally finished with the darkest of the three. This one turned out great. You can see more of a contrast on this one, So I like how it has the spots are more visible, and yeah, this turned out great. So I looked this up on my rock identifier app, and it said that it was a lacandite. Lacandite. It said that it was lacandite, which is also a type of basalt. But I don't know how. I mean, that's probably right. I did find this with those other three, and this one was the darker of the bunch. I don't know if the other ones are also lacandite, but whatever type of basalt it is, it's very attractive, and it has come out very glossy, and I do like the way it turned out. I like how I have the three. I'm going to bring these other ones in so we can do a little bit of a comparison, if I can fit them in the screen here. But yeah, this was the first one, the medium. I didn't have a whole lot of material to work with this one, so you can see it's so much smaller than these other ones. But I really like this white one, maybe even the most, maybe because it has the most contrast. I think it's probably my favorite of the three. But this, yeah, it definitely is the darkest of the three, and I do like the way it turned out. It was fun finding them, fun hunting and finding them, and the whole process, I enjoyed it, where we were able to cut them up and polish them and see the difference. All three were found in the same area. But you can see all the difference in colors, you know, how this one was a medium, this one's a light and dark. But in the future, I would like to find some more of this where it doesn't have as many of these white cracks running through it. Maybe just a better specimen to start with, a little more mass, less cracks, hopefully. Obviously, you can't really tell till you cut them out. But this one definitely, I like the way it has the high contrast of these darker stripes, these darker spots, and it could be fun doing a future project with that. But this one also turned out too with these, with these spots. If I ever find myself doing a project where I needed some spots, I don't know, maybe in the future we'll do some toads or I don't know, some kind of leopard or something, some kind of animal like that, or I don't know, something where I feel like I need some spots. I definitely know where I can find some stone that will accommodate that. So thanks for watching this video, and if you think that there's other people out there that would enjoy it, send them a link and make sure to like, and we'll see you on the next video.